Welcome back to another video. So today I'm making a quick video basically talking about what things you should be doing on the actual OF account to make, as much money as you can, right? So I think this is where most people go wrong. Some people don't have really good marketing, um, but they won't really take care of the OF account properly. And this is where, even if they do make a lot of money, they could be making a lot more money by just simply changing a few simple things. So first of all, obviously, this is very obvious, but I feel like a lot of people just kind of forget past this. They'll just hire random people. They'll train a little bit. That's it. Is a well-trained chatting team. So obviously, this is a very important part. If you, at the end of the day, from in most cases, unless you have like an influencer model, in most cases, chatting is where you'll make the most money, right? So obviously, having a good sales team is very important. Whether you're getting 10 subs a day, whether you're getting 1,000 subs a day, having a good chatting team is where you actually make money. So, yeah, obviously, I'm not going to talk exactly how to train a team in this video. I've got like videos about chatting in the past. We've also got information in a private group, but making sure you've actually got a well trained team, making sure you even look over them, before you outsource the people, make sure you look over them as well. Um, and just making sure that they actually know how to do what they need to do, and even little things like making sure your chatters actually know how to chat in your specific niche that you need them to, right? Like another thing that a lot of people make a mistake on is they'll hire chatters that have experience, but those chatters might have experience in a completely different niche, right? Like let's say that they have experience on a massive account with tons of traffic, and maybe it's a trans girl, something different to yours, and you've just got like a emo girl that's like a gamer girl. So obviously the niches are very different. Maybe even the sizes of the accounts are very different. So yeah. Now next one is obviously matching your model's niche, kind of like I was just saying there. But this goes for even like just chatting overall. Whether you're chatting yourself or whether you're training your team on how to do it, it's very important that it actually matches your model's niche, right? Like even the way they talk. So, you know, if your model is a cute gamer girl, young, like let's say you're marketing her as 18-year-old gamer girl. The way she's gonna type, the way she actually responds to people, the emojis she uses, stuff like that, is gonna be completely different to how it would look if it was like a 40-year-old MILF, right? That type of niche. So this, small things like this is what will make it look very different. The way the chatters talk can change up how innocent, for example, the model seems. If you're going for like an innocent niche, the way the chatters talk can make it seem different to how innocent she seems and whatnot. And this is obviously very important. Like I said, if your niche is like a gamer girl that's innocent, you're obviously going to want to seem very innocent in the chats. If you don't seem innocent, people at the end of the day, if they subscribe to a girl like that, they want her to seem innocent. If they're chatting to you, or they think they're chatting to their model, and she doesn't seem innocent at all, she just seems like a robot that's just spamming them with tons of emojis saying "buy my bundle." Obviously, gonna think, what? There's no relationship I can build here with her. There's no point in me talking to her, and they won't be as interested. Now, next one is personalization. I guess in a way this is also somewhat similar, but overall the entire OF account, right? This doesn't go just for chatting. This goes for the entire OF account. And even how you respond to each sub, you want for them to feel very personalized. The way you talk to them, you want to build a relationship with them, with the chatter, with the subscriber, sorry, to the point where you build up information of each subscriber that you talk to. You know what job they have, you know how old they are, you know what the name is, you know where they're from, stuff like that. So that you can actually talk to them in a personalized way, not just in a robotic way where you send them a mass message every day saying, "Hey, how are you? I'm horny." It's actually you can actually talk to them personalized, right? This also makes a very big difference. You know, sort of going back to what I said before, like if a subscriber sees that a girl is actually like so they think that the girl knows them, obviously they're gonna be a lot more interested in the girl, maybe fall in love, all that stuff, um, and that's what is also gonna bring those subscribers that might spend more money. Yeah, chatting style once again. this is sort of like, it kind of depends on a lot of things, like the OF, how big the OF page is, the niche, stuff like that. Another thing that's very important is deciding what chatting style what you want to do, right? So for this, there's a lot of different chat styles you can do. You know, there's like aggressive ones where it's sort of like, you know, you still talk to them, you can still build relationships, but you push out content a lot faster. And then there's sort of like the more opposite where you talk to them and you don't really push out content until the point where it seems like they literally need it from you. Like they're begging you to let them pay, basically. You know, both of these styles have their own benefits and cons. Like, um, you know, obviously if you're more aggressive, a lot more. There's obviously like sort of like a risk where a lot more subscribers might lose interest very fast because they're just like, oh, she's just sending me content to buy like instantly. I'm not interested in that. But obviously at the same time, if you've got like a massive page where you're getting, you know, literally thousands of subscribers every single day, then obviously it's not really beneficial for you to be slow and take your time with them. You do need to be a bit more aggressive because of how many subscribers you're getting. So yeah, like I said, it kind of depends on, you know, the size of the account, the niche as well, on like what sort of channel style you do. But this is obviously very important too. I always recommend to be a bit slower. You know, even if your account is quite big and you're getting a lot of DMs a day, just get more chats on the account. If it's really needed, you can literally get more chats on the account. Um, but yeah, overall, like being slower, not pushing out content too much, um, is always a better option long term. Now, next one is custom slash what you offer. So this is sort of something that I feel like a lot of people they tend to forget to like even include or like offer people. Actually, I was talking about this not long ago on a private group call where, like, at the end of the day, you gotta look at it as like sort of upsells, right? Some people will come to the page, they'll buy a video or a picture for, let's just say $50. That's great, but then what can you do next, right? So there's obviously a lot of different things you can offer them. You know, like some of the basic stuff is like a Snapchat. You know, you can sell them your Snapchat. A lot of people sell Snapchats for like $50, $100. You know, maybe more as well. You know, you can offer them calls like a FaceTime call or Instagram call, Skype call, something like that. You know, you can charge them per minute, so you can do like $50 per minute, for example. You can do more, you can do less. Um, you know, there's a lot of other things. Obviously, custom is one of the main ones that if you do OF, I'm sure you know what custom is. Um, you know, offering them customs where it'll be something personalized for them, where you say their name, stuff like that, is very important in my opinion. If you don't offer customs at all, you are going to miss out on a lot of money. And same goes for scripts. So I'll get on the scripts in a second, but customs, one thing that I recommend to do with customs is always be a little bit extra. Like tell your model to be a little bit extra and give them more than they ask for to keep the subscriber happy. A lot of people they'll receive a custom request, they'll send it to the model, and then the model will do it exactly how they said with low effort, and then that subscriber won't come back again, right? What you should be doing instead is adding something extra to it. Now I don't mean if they paid for a 1 minute video, make it 10 minutes and make it way better than what they paid for. Obviously not. But if they paid, let's just say, for a 1 minute video of the model playing with himself while saying his name, you can make it 1 minute long. Maybe you can make it 30 seconds extra. But you know, you can even ask her to do something extra in it. You know, whatever it may be. I don't even know if I can say it on a YouTube video without it getting flagged. But you know, doing something extra in a video that will make the subscriber more happy, right? Just something small. You know, stuff like that is what will make the subscriber more happy, more interested in coming back, and so on, right? If it's a bad video, boring video, where they're like, damn, I just wasted my money, they're obviously not going to want to come back. Now the next one is scripts. So obviously scripts is like one of the main things you should be doing to make money. You know, scripts, it can like usually it can be for either subscribers that just subscribed or even long-term subs that have been subbed for a while. You can give out scripts to a lot of people. Scripts are basically like a way where you chat to them, you know, the chat will have like a certain script, like a certain message to say, and you know they'll respond, then you'll say something again, blah blah. Until then, you send the first part of the script, which is like, let's say, a selfie of her like taking off her bra or something. and the next one will be her without her bra, like a nude picture for let's just say like $20, and then there'll be another video of her doing something else for like 50, another video doing something better for 75, then another one doing something better for 150, and so on until basically both of the people, like the girl in the videos and the subscriber, have both finished and are happy. And the subscribers end up probably spending like, depending on the script, some scripts can be on the lower end, like $200. Some can be 500, 1K, even more. And yeah, so yeah, scripts are very important. If you guys do need scripts, we do have some in the private group as well. We have a few. Scripts are very important. Even making your own scripts. I think a lot of people like look for scripts to try copy from others. I think making your own, like personalized for the model in that niche, is quite important too, or a lot more helpful. But even just copying some are fine. And yeah, now next one is OF Live. So this is one thing that a lot of people really sleep on, and it's such an easy way to make money. I've made videos about, like, in the past, like the funnel that you can do. You can do like a TikTok to IG to OF live funnel, where you're live on all those platforms. You bring subscribers from TikTok over to OF. But just in general, even just doing an OF live, let's say it's a special day, like let's say she's celebrating something, or it's Christmas, or it's Halloween, or even you just got her an Airbnb, so it's a nice background, and she's able to go live. OF live is where you can make a lot of money, right? Because you can basically do certain things where, like, you can play games, like spin the wheel, and people will pay to spin the wheel and to see her do certain things. And then you can even offer where if they tip a certain amount, they can get a private live where it's only like the people that have tipped that get a live where they can tip even more to tell her what to do, stuff like that. And yeah, OF lives, it's a very easy way to make money in my opinion. Obviously, it's one of those things where you can't really rinse it and do it every day because it will slow down. But even if you do it like once a week or once every 2 weeks, it's an easy way to make extra money for the month. Usually for us, every OF live we do makes us at least like 1K. If it's really bad, maybe a little bit less. If it's slower, but sometimes it can be a lot more as well. So yeah, I really recommend doing OF lives. I feel like a lot of people sleep on them and don't use them to their advantage. They are really good to do. Next one is OF posts. Obviously, a lot of people once again forget to do OF posts or forget to realize how important OF posts are. You should be doing at least one a day. Some people do like 2 a day, 3 a day. Some people even spam it. I don't think spamming is a good idea. Like 1 or 2 a day, I think is good. If you spam it, some subscribers will just get annoyed, like seeing that you're spamming their feed a lot. But like once or twice a day, just having captions that remind them that they should talk to her is what we do. So like, if we requested new content and we just uploaded it to the vault, we'll literally make a post saying like, who wants to see my new content, wink emoji. Or even if it's smaller things like just basic stuff like, I'm online all day today, come DM me. Just basic stuff like that can even work as well. And yeah, and the last one is custom content for holidays. So this is another thing, once again, I feel like that some people, they forget to do it. Some people, they don't really put much effort into it. And you can make a lot of money from this, right? Like, a lot of people, when there's a certain holiday coming up, they just feel more generous. Like, they're just more generous. So, for example, like on Christmas, you can order her some outfits for Christmas. Maybe even Airbnb, or ask her to put up like a Christmas tree. And take content like that, right? Like a ton of pictures, ton of reels. This can be good for marketing as well, obviously, but even for the OF, for OF posts, to say Merry Christmas, stuff like that. And even for, content to sell, you can make content with her wearing like a Christmas outfit and then playing herself towards the end. Stuff like that. People like in the times of holidays, people will want to see content like that. It's really good. It's an easy way to make more money. And yeah, so that's pretty much it for the video. Hopefully you guys learned something from this. We do have a lot more in-depth information about all of this in the private groups. Make sure you guys join that if you want. I've got a free Telegram as well, which will be in the description. And yeah.